Virgo, thank you for joining me today. I hope you are all doing well. This reading will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it's timeless in nature. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What do you need to know at this time from Spirit? Grand Water Trine being activated, including your 7th house of Pisces. And your 7th house ruler, Jupiter, is also, and Neptune is also involved in this. So this could be a really auspicious time for marriage and relationships. Either you're going to make or break a decision at this time, or there'll be a decision to make or break a connection. Make or break. Make or break. So yeah, your 7th house is lit at this time. Lit up. You can meet the love of your life, or you can get married. We'll find out what's going on with Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Wishes being manifested in love. Finally getting what you want after years and years of waiting. Years of waiting. Of love eluding you. You kind of sort of having love, but it's not the way you thought it would be. What's happening for Virgos? Virgos. Worth, okay? Step back. Mercury's retrograde. Mercury is your planetary ruler. So it is best to step back at this time and reflect and assess to see what you want in your life. Either relationships, career, and so on. More than likely, love is on your mind. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply is not the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It is time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. So you may be stepping back and taking a look at your relationships and basically trying to figure out if you want to stay with these people or not, or this person or not. Is this person worth your time and investment? Especially if you've been with them for a long time. Years, right? Not days or weeks or months, years. So you need clarity. And the retrograde is giving you clarity, which is good. Let us continue with Virgo, please. Blessings and good fortune to Virgo. More insight for Virgo, please. What do they need to know at this time? Messages for Virgo. How can we help the Virgos? Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Virgos. Boundaries. No. Drawing the line. Enough. And with Neptune being your 7th house, over the past 14 years, you had a very difficult time establishing healthy boundaries, either in your working relationships, your interpersonal relationships, your marriage, whatever. You've had a hard time differentiating between your needs and the needs of your partner. And so the enmeshment made it difficult for you to make decisions for your best good, for your highest good, for your best interest. Foundation reversed. It should be upright, my bad. But still, doesn't make a difference, does it? Okay, so the foundation is your 4th house, home, family, but this is also you being grounded within yourself, right? You having a sense of self-worth, a sense of identity, a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging. If I don't feel like I belong anywhere, then I will attach myself to anyone who gives me attention. If I don't have a strong connection to myself, to my family, to history, to culture, to whatever, If I don't have a strong foundation for my self-worth and identity, then I will attach myself to people who do not see that, who don't see my value, or who, take advantage of me. They exploit me for something, whether it's worth, money, energy, whatever. So it's like, fourth house energy, number 4, the North Node is in Pisces. 4 and Saturn. Saturn's also in Pisces. This is also the 4th house. Number 4 and the 4th house. No, drawing the line, enough. Right. So stepping back and saying, do I want to continue to engage in this relationship? Do I want to continue to participate in my own self-undoing? How is this relationship honoring me or not? If it ain't honoring me, why am I still here? What am I doing? What's the problem? Why am I still here? What's wrong with me? Right? Am I getting what I need from this person? Boundaries. Because at one point you were like, whatever you want, whatever you need, it's like, okay. At one point you were like, I'm happy giving you whatever you want and need, because if you're happy, I'm happy. So it doesn't matter if it costs me too much money, or it's cost me time, or it's cost me my integrity. My job is to make you happy. So if you're happy, I'm happy. Venus and Virgo. If I'm serving you, if I'm useful to you in some way, shape, or form, even if I'm not being validated or affirmed or protected in any way, as long as you need me for something, I'm happy here. And that's an issue. And you realize that during this transit. You realize that you've been taken advantage of by somebody who does not see your worth. So you have to step back and say, do I really want to be with this person? Do I have to be with this person? How would my life be if they're not here? If I wasn't with them? If they didn't need me for everything? Somebody wants to disentangle from some sort of emotional, financial, physical, psychological enmeshment. The issue is enmeshment. This could be the 6 of Cups, the Moon card, the 2 of Wands. This is making a decision about which path you want to take. So you did have some sort of idea, right? You were making some movement or motion in a direction, and you've made some plans. But are these plans to fortify the relationship or to step back? Love. Plans to fortify the relationship, potentially. The 6 represents Venus, balance, harmony. But there's something imbalanced here. Even though the 2 is here and the 6 is here, the 2 represents moon, harmony, balance, relationships, relating, harmonizing, compromises, all that stuff. So does the number 6. You've done too much of that. Someone has done too much compromising, too much accommodating, too much serving, right? Too much enmeshing, entangling. Too much. Now there's no balance here. The 5 may come out. Where's the lack of balance? Could be the Hermit reversed. Something is off balance. 5 is going to be coming out. 10 of Swords, definitely not balanced. 8 of Swords, also not balanced. So yeah, it's like this person gets everything they want and you get nothing. Or you get to see them happy. This person gets everything they want and you get to see them happy getting everything they want. And that makes you happy, being their servant. Something's off. 7 of Swords. No, 9 of Swords. My bad. Something's off. 9 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is here. This is for you or somebody else. Something's off. Something ain't right. You haven't made a decision yet. You kind of did. It's like you started something new, or you thought you were turning over a new leaf. You're making plans or something like that. But you made a decision to like commit to this person. But it's not a fair relationship. This is not balanced. This is not balanced. This is 9 of Swords. something's wrong. This person gets everything they want, and you're happy that they're happy, but at what expense? You're losing everything. You've lost your money, your integrity, maybe your reputation. Something is off. This person's draining you or using you in some way, shape, or form. You could be the one narcissist. Love and the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Like, come on, something's off. So we got all this so-called balance here, but you're the only one responsible for maintaining the peace in the relationship, for maintaining harmony. So the harmony is you give everything that you have to make this person not blow a gasket, not lose their temper, not be spoiled and act out. This is the kind of person that says, if you don't give it to me, I'll get it from somebody else. And then you break your back to accommodate this person, and then they're happy for a little while, and then something else happens. You keep just like making concessions for this person. Two of Swords. I knew it would come out. Yeah, you didn't make a decision. So this is what happened. It's a catch-22, rock between a hard place, or between a rock and a hard place. You did make a decision to walk away from this person, and now you're stuck in the mix, in the matrix. In the past, you had a choice. Instead of you pulling back, you invested further. You kept going. Instead of you saying, you know what? Let me be logical about this. If they're always getting what they want and I'm never getting what I want, is that fair to me, Libra energy? Is that fair? No, it's not. But you didn't say that. You said, if they're happy, I'm happy. Even if I'm scrawny because I don't have enough food to eat, even if I'm dusty because I don't have any money for my hair and my clothes, even if I look a hot mess, doesn't matter. They're healthy and happy, and I'm here to serve them. Now, they're looking at you crazy because you look dusty. Something like that. Why are you looking like that? Because I don't have no money. Get more money. You took my money. Okay, well, get some more then. If you ain't going to do it, somebody else will do it. Like something, it's like complete lack of gratitude. All these swords here. 12. This is the number 3. 3 of Swords, betrayal. 10 of Swords again. Come on now. 22 of Swords, not making a decision. The decision is walk away from someone you're completely enmeshed or entangled in. You have no identity outside this person anymore. So that you have to redefine who you are. That's a painful choice to make. This could be divorce, losing your assets, time, resources, status, marriage, wife, whatever that is, husband, or keep being taken advantage of. They're not going to change. You've spoiled them. Now you got to step back and reassess. Why am I still here? 10 of Cups. Come on now. Who? So we got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Who's getting everything they want and you're getting nothing? So you have sacrificed your peace, your happiness, your harmony, your health, your money to maintain this relationship, and it's not balanced. That's why the 2 of Swords is here. The 8 of Swords is here. What am I doing here? I'm stuck. I'm lost. You made a decision to double down instead of pulling back your energy, and now you're here. Now you got to pull back for some reason. You're getting older. Opportunities are not working out the way you expected. This person is not working out for you. Something's off here. Something's off. It's like, again, I'm happy if you're happy. But you're here. You're 8 of Swords. Miserable. But if they're happy, I'm happy too. Because I don't know who I am outside. Because I don't have an identity outside of them. I don't know who I am outside this relationship. This is a narcissist that took advantage of you. 2 of Wands and a Love card. You're going to have to extricate yourself from this situation. And it's going to be a painful surgery. Painful surgery. 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Very painful. But necessary. And the pain will only be a matter of perspective. Because you have made this person your entire life. But somebody on the outside looking in is like, yo, this is way better. You have a better life. But because your mind, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, oh my God, it's all over for me. I lost everything. It's all a matter of perspective. But because your perspective and when you think about this person, this divorcing or separation will be very, very painful and difficult to do. It'll be easier once you detach and stop seeking validation and approval from this person. Start loving yourself enough to pull away from this. Go out by the 2 of Swords and a Love card. I love myself enough. Seven of Cups and the Seven of Cups is confusing emotional energies. I'm confused because we have so much passion and so much love for each other. We've been together for 25 years. Knight of Cups. They're so romantic. They make me feel affirmed. This is Pisces energy. Pisces energy, your 7th house of marriage, open enemies, business partnerships. Neptune's been in here for 14 years. You don't know your booty from your booty hole. You've lost yourself in this relationship completely. Enmeshed. Business, finance, everything. It's like your minds are locked in together, but this person trained you to serve them. So you're only there to make them look better, to make their career look better, to make them more successful. You're like the background to their foreground. 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, please. 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands, self-esteem, self-empowerment, a mistress potentially. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A woman can have this influence in your relationship. This could be you. This could be a woman they're messing with or dealing with. This Queen of Wands person is not you, because you're not. This is not the energy you're in right now. You're the energy of Knight of Cups and the 2 of Swords. I don't know who I am outside this relationship. Now, you could be the Queen of Wands once you learn how to step back and see your self-worth. You could say, you know what? Let me detach from this person. Let me, establish my own identity. Let me be selfish. Let me put myself first. Let me burn away this stuff. Let me get attention from men outside this relationship. Let me put my own needs first, right? Being selfish, being self-centered, being confident, self-confident, competitive, being an asshole. She's also an asshole. Not in a, what's the word? She's sassy. She's sassy. She's not overly compliant. She's overly compliant. Because I love him. I don't want to argue with him and make his day miserable. Or vice versa. I don't want to make her day miserable. I want to give them whatever they want so they can be happy and not nag me all day. This person throws tantrums. Tower card is here. There could be a mistress involved in a situation. That could be the final straw. A tower could also be you having an epiphany, realizing that you've lost yourself in this relationship because you're stepping back because of that. So you may have to step back because of a third party, or because you are learning how to love yourself and see your self-worth and value. The North Node is in your 7th house. There's an eclipse in your 7th house that happened a couple months ago. Eclipses represent endings. So you could be getting a divorce because of this person, or you've become this person. I want to be free. I want to be in the streets. I want to be independent. I want to be selfish for once. And the person you deal with can't handle it because you spoiled them. 2 of Swords and a 10 of Cups. Do I stay married or do I get a divorce? Somebody could be contemplating a divorce. The marriage appears to be happy on paper, but it ain't. Not with all this drama. Sorry. You need to have boundaries and self-respect. 7 of Wands could be here. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands is holding its Ace of Wands. Getting out of her head and taking action. Taking action for yourself, for your spirit, your validation, your enrichment, your happiness, your spirit. You're making a decision. This relationship killed your spirit in some way, or took your life from you in some way. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is for me. 5 of Wands. I'm fighting for my happiness. 3 of Wands, waiting for new opportunities to come in. I'm not waiting anymore. We go from the Ace to the 4. This is new stability. I want to be happy in my own home. I don't want to be on edge all the time. I don't want to, somebody is tired of just dealing with someone's attitude. Somebody has a stink attitude, like just entitled, like you never know when it's like they always have something to complain about. They always have something to complain about. And they keep complaining because they know that's the way to control you. Okay, don't complain no more like a baby crying. Please don't complain anymore. I'll do this, I'll do that. This is irritating and you're tired of it. So you want to have a happy home. You might consider going to counseling with this person, try to work it out. But with the Ten of Swords and the Tower, there could be like a major blow up or argument where you lay it all on the table. Ten of Cups, tell him how you feel about everything, all out. You stink, you're irritating, you broke, I'm tired of doing the laundry, you're bald, your teeth is fucked up, I can do better than you. All this stuff that you wanted to say for many years, you're now saying it. But you're not really gone yet. You just want to get off, you got it off your chest. It's off your chest now. So now you feel like, okay, now I'm restoring the balance in my home. Four of Wands. The fours represent foundation, stability. This is what's here. I need to get this all off my chest. Tell me how I really feel. And then you step back and stop pouring so much into this relationship. Take a break, go on vacation by yourself, hang out with your friends. Don't answer the phone calls. Just do what the fuck you want to do for once. And they can't be mad. It's their fault. You're stepping back and doing you for once. Getting into this energy here. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's going on with Virgos? Congratulations, Virgos. But if you step back and start over again, it may, make the relationship better. It's up to you. It depends on what's going on in your situation. But you spoiled this person. Unicorn. Invite serendipity. Four of Wands. Foundation card. Peace. Ten of Cups. I will say this. Potential. Think big about your future. I will say this. If something inopportune comes to light, something unfortunate, something that is an opportunity for you to break free from this, or to be honest about how you feel about what's going on. The connection. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. 10 and the 8 and the 2. It's like you have kept silent for a long time, but you did not really address things out in the open because you wanted to keep the peace and keep them happy. This person's spoiled, ungrateful. Hold on one second. I had to get another deck. Let's go. Yeah, this person's corny. They're just not a cool person. Spoiled, miserable, ungrateful, but you love them so much that you like seeing them happy, and you kind of like being abused. Some of you guys like being taken advantage of and disrespected. You might have Venus in Virgo. You like being put in your place. What's happening for Virgos, please? What's happening for Virgos? What say you, Virgo? What's happening for Virgos? We have, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. How do you fill your day? This is the 6th house. Stress or joy, trust or anger, anxiety or peace. 2 of Swords, this or that. We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. Seeking a feeling. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value the most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. I'm going to read this too. Am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? You guys may not want to speak up about what's been going on. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Or are you willing to let go of a person who's getting in the way of this feeling on a daily basis? Am I apologizing for my truth? You don't have to apologize for being unhappy in your relationship. Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you're brave enough to speak it. 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Not speaking the truth, but the truth comes out at some point. You're pouring out your emotions. You have to. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There's room for all of us. Today's mantra: courage is courageous. The Strength card here. It's kind of like it's like the Lovers card and the Strength card together, because we have Leo, Venus and Leo in this deck. But the Strength card is usually the number 8, and the Lovers card is number 6. So it's kind of like both. You're holding on to this person because you love them and you like seeing them, you like being useful to them. They keep telling you they need you, and that makes you feel good about yourself, but they're treating you like crap, or unfairly at the very least. Okay. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for listening. If you want to order a reading, the link's in the description box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.